Pokemon has printed less cards this year than the last 2 years, and we need to talk about it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ricky. I'm with ninascardshop.com. Today we need to talk about something insane happening in the Pokemon market, which I actually didn't foresee, and it's kind of crazy. The Pokemon company just revealed how many cards they printed this last year, and the numbers are actually kind of hard to comprehend. We're talking billions of cards being printed, and the crazy part, it's less than the previous 2 years. I mean, it's weird to say that during the biggest boom that the Pokemon card market has ever had in its life cycle, we are printing less cards in the last 2 years. It makes no sense. Let's break it down. So according to Pokemon's official production statistics, the actual number of the cards printed is 10 billion cards. 10 billion cards between 2025 and 2026. Now that sounds like a really big number, but here's what's really interesting about that. From 2024 to 2025, we actually had a bigger print run at 10.2 billion cards. And if that's not crazy enough, between 2023 and 2024, we actually had a bigger number at 11.9 billion cards. Think about it, guys. 2 years ago, before the biggest boom, right? This is the biggest boom, what we're in right now. Nobody can find Pokemon anywhere. So technically, the year that has been the biggest for Pokemon printed 2 billion cards less than 2 years ago when the boom wasn't as big. I mean, think about it, guys. It's kind of crazy. Now we can't find product anywhere, and the Pokemon company is printing less cards. Something doesn't add up. And this is what I mean when I say that Pokemon might be doing this on purpose. The extra 2 billion cards that they didn't print this year could have been used to print booster boxes, but they didn't do it. And now that we know the numbers difference between 10 and 12 billion, we know they have the capability of doing it, but they're choosing not to do it. So obviously one of two things is happening, guys. We can't find any Pokemon on the shelves. I don't go to Target and buy this stuff. This stuff that you see here, I buy it from other people that have already gone to the store and bought it. I buy it from the scalpers. So what's going on? Is Pokemon not printing as many products on purpose so that everything sells out instantly? I mean, it's a good idea. Or in the other hand, is there a chance that the printing facility that Pokemon uses is being used for other products other than Pokemon? Because if you guys don't know, the printing facility that Pokemon uses actually prints other card games as well. It's not just Pokemon. And the hype in the trading card market is not only Pokemon. We see One Piece. Pretty much any trading card game right now is seeing a big boom. Here's another interesting fact. In the last 4 years, Pokemon has printed as many cards as it did the first 25 years of its TCG life. But even with that being said, the market doesn't crash. A lot of people hear these printing numbers and they immediately think, oh, Pokemon is overprinting and the market will definitely crash. But the situation is way more complicated than that because we have so many more people and we don't have enough cards to go around. Let's think logically. If Pokemon were to print the other 2 billion cards that they didn't print this year, would it matter? Pokemon doesn't have a supply problem. Pokemon has a demand problem. There are more collectors entering the hobby, more investors, more rip and ships, more scalpers, more content creators. And don't forget that there's so many games that bring more people into the hobby. You have Pokemon Go, Pokemon Pocket, Champions, Pokopia. So even though Pokemon is printing so many cards, and even if they printed a little more, it's not gonna affect it because the market is absorbing it. And that's why you see sold out products, chase cards going up in price, the Trikachu, the Gengar, rising sealed product like 151, Ascended Heroes. By the way, guys, if you want Ascended Heroes, I mean, we have it at our store for $159.99. You can't beat that. ninascardshop.com, Ascended Heroes, $159.99. Or go buy a TCG player somewhere else for $180. That's fine. But the demand is crazy. The fact that Pokemon sets sell out even before they get into market, the Pokemon Center will put out pre-orders and they sell out instantly. They don't even last 1 day anymore. But I do think that you can still make good choices because some sets like Ascended Heroes are definitely going to be way better than other sets like Perfect Order, for example. People are being a little more picky on what they're buying. Even though everything is super high and expensive, I think people understand that there's some sets that just are going to outshine other sets. So noticing that, I do believe that things will normalize eventually. I don't know how long, a year, 2 years, maybe after the 30th, but some sets like Ascended Heroes are just gonna keep on rising. There's not enough Ascended Heroes to go around Pokemon can't print it to the ground because they have to print other sets as well. But let's end the video on a good note. The 30th anniversary is coming. If you guys don't know, that set is going to contain packs with 6 holographic cards, and apparently every single pack is going to contain at least 1 Pikachu card, which is kind of crazy. I think it's kind of cool. But let's not forget, the Pokemon is going to open a new printing facility, and it will definitely affect some of the new products. If I had to guess, anything before Surging Sparks is not gonna get reprinted, and everything afterwards, I think it will, when the new printing facility comes. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. I just wanted to give you some information about the printing numbers. And don't forget to pick up your ETB of Ascended Heroes at $159.99 at ninascarshop.com. Take care, guys.